Ow, that hurt. All right. I never do an intro. This is my third time sitting down to record, and I'm out of intros. This is what you get. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Champagne's Corner. It's your favorite drink, champagne. Back at it again. Today we're going to be reacting to Tom Macdonald's cloned rappers. To be honest, I don't know if I like Tom Macdonald. I don't know. I'm very in the air about him. There's been like weird beef that's caused me to not like him, but then also he says some real shit, and so I don't know. A lot of Art of Kicks reactions, he reacts a lot to Tom Macdonald and some of his other stuff. It's definitely swayed me. I think it definitely a line was the if I was black. That was a weird time on YouTube for the everyone was reacting to that shit. I don't know. I don't know if I like him, but we're gonna be reacting to cloned rappers today. So maybe me sitting down and having to talk through stuff will make me like him more or come to a verdict on how I feel about Tom Macdonald. But dude's got talent and he's self-aware, and I think that speaks volumes to people rather than anything else. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into this.
The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers.
Okay, Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. I'm just want to dissect it. A lot of the people I think this is what this is going to touch on is how there's a lot of the rappers are the same, those industry plants and whatnot. And talking about how a lot of them are clones. It's kind of the argument that people had with Christianity is the minute they made it mainstream was the minute they were able to control it. They the Romans government and everything else. And now that hip hop has become sort of this pop music, you have people and entities that want to clone people in order to provide a certain type of message, some a certain type of imagery, kind of how in Hollywood images, right? The constant image they show young black boys and everything is them being shot by the police. And so it's one of those constant things of trying to perpetuate a message you want to see into the world. And so if you make rap music, well, rap is crap, and then you make these industry clones, right, where all they're doing is mumbling, saying the same things, no depth in anything that they're saying, you can kind of brainwash a generation and be oh yeah, this is it. And then they have the scientific data and studies that they can prove that rap does this to their youth. So 7 seconds in, and we're already dissecting bars like no other. I'm gonna back this up just a second. All right.
The Illuminati knows the answers, taking bone samples to clone rappers. But the artists in prison to silence their vision, genetic copies going home after. They look different, eyes shifted, smile missing, skin lifted. It's scientific. If they can't control you, they erase the old. You get your duplication to enforce the message. They clone Gucci, clone Kodak, clone Eminem. He ain't raps his encore. Know that cloning rappers when they overdose to keep making money from producing more tracks. The game is a sham, turning the artists who challenge to sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artists in labs.
Wow. That's crazy. Also, I love how what we paused it on. Hearing what he's saying is labels creating copies in order just to make the most money that they can. I mean, we do see that a lot. There'll be one rapper that comes out that's super different, right? That kind of where it's like there'll be like this one type of hip hop artist, right? And like they'll have like multiple lanes that they can go ahead and switch in and out of, or they can be like an R&B singer, they can also rap, like they have it all, right? And then you'll see artists come out that are completely one note, but is like the good version of what this rapper does well on just this one track. Like I can't remember who the original was, but Juice WRLD feels like a clone of another type of artist that's only really good at singing. I just can't remember what artist is. It's gonna eat at me alive. I might edit it back in. But yeah, it's like I love Juice WRLD, like don't get me wrong, like I go to him because I know exactly what I'm gonna get, but he's definitely that one type of genre, that crooner type of hip-hop. Like you're not gonna get much different from him. So yeah. Also, Tom Macdonald fighting for his life after a near-fatal car crash kind of reminds me of the Avril Lavigne conspiracy theory or real-life thing that happened where she had like died or something, and then they replaced her with a clone because the label didn't want to lose a whole bunch of money. So makes sense. It makes sense that a business would try and create more assets in order to make more money. If they know that this formula is working, why don't we just keep copying it and beating a dead horse till it stops spitting out money? Shout out Bo Burnham. All right, let's get back into this.
Challenge the sacrificial lambs. The labels and devils are shaking hands, creating our artisan labs. The executions have been televised. They're on TMZ like a night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated.
Wait, did he just say the revolution won't be televised?
The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated.
That line, it's like really speaks to me like super hard, that like the revolution won't be televised. It's for those that don't know, it's a Gil Scott-Heron like poem type song saying that the revolution will be televised, right? And this is at like a time when like civil rights marches were heavily televised, courtrooms were heavily televised, and we look at it, and I've been thinking this for a while. It's like the revolution will not be televised. I don't think it will ever be on TV anymore. I think it will be live streamed through our smartphones. It will be everybody's like eyewitness accounts. Like we look at like Philando Castillo, where the only video we really got from there was the cell phone footage of his girl, his wife, the mother of his kids, sitting in the passenger seat while he was shot and dead. Like, and the only reason we got that footage is because she went on Facebook Live. So yeah, like the revolution won't be televised because they'll be trying to keep it hidden from us. They don't want us to revolutionize. They don't want us to speak out against the stuff that's happening. And so, I mean, we need to always be aware of what's going on around us. And I think like that's really dope to speak volumes about, especially with like the old Gil Scott-Heron reference. It's, dude knows his stuff, and I'm kind of impressed by it.
Who were spitting truth, they wouldn't have a messenger to reach the youth, so they duplicate physically, implant abilities, replicate tattoos and cloning facilities. Indie contracts say worldwide, label contracts say universal. For all of time in all forms, they own all your music, your image, your name, and your person.
Indie contracts say worldwide, mainstream contracts say universal. That's kind of like double entendre right there, like Universal, like UMG, Universal Music Group. Shout out them for copyright claiming 2 of my videos that I'm not even making money on, but you know what, we here. But yeah, indie artists aren't really indie anymore. Like the underground scene is no longer there. like true, there's no true underground rap. If like people describe underground, it's somebody that doesn't get the like the respect that they deserve. Like some people would think like Token is underground, and Token's nowhere near underground. Like he's not the same underground as like MF Doom. You know what I mean? Like he's not the same underground as like Sage Francis, like those type of like really niche rappers, like that super underground that will never be mainstream, and is very like operates in a lot of like secrecy and like really like highly regarded. But yeah, like indie artists aren't indie anymore. They always have someone backing them, some record deal. Like everybody has a way up the ladder. And if you don't have the way up the ladder, you won't advance up the ladder. So it's crazy to see anyone actually with a real organic flow or organic type of upbringing, kind of like a Russ movement, even though it's fuck Russ. But no, it's like with those like super organic things. And the thing is, like, when you do have those organic, right, people that have been watching for years, right, we fall victim to the new people that discover them, call them, oh, they're industry plants. And no, they've been grinding this whole time. It's like NF, right? People really thought of him as an industry plant when, I mean, people were sleeping on him with his first 2 studio albums. Like, they were just amazing. So, we're going to get back into it, so.
Weird, right? I know you don't think that is facts, but for 50,000 and a hair sample, you can clone your dog or your dying cat. It's another way for them to win the war by weaponizing important celebrities. Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll control all your enemies.
Don't kill your foes, just clone their gods. Then you'll have control of your enemies. That is crazy. Oh no. Yo, if they clone like a T.I. or like a Denzel Washington, I am screwed. Oh no. That's some weird knowledge. I like it. Oh, fuck. Now I'm paranoid.
Executions have been televised. Oh, they're on TMZ like every night. They take our heroes, give us weaponized clones. The revolution won't be televised. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me and guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA. I can't be replicated. Duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. The system designed me to be a slave. I'm the bitch in the matrix, they can't escape. I can't be replicated. You can see the difference in their face now. Casualties of money and the fame. Posing for the cameras with that fake smile. A clone of someone who they used to be. I can't be replicated. Copy the attitude and the chains, but no one will ever do me the same. I can't be replicated. Try to control me, then guess again. Rebellion lives in my DNA.
I appreciate like the length that he's going through with all of this, with the acting and like the story that they're trying to tell, that he can't be replicated. It feels almost like an E.T. movie of like him trying to escape. I'm trying to find more to like kind of react to, but it's kind of like just a repetitive course and stuff like that. That the rebellion lives inside my DNA, which almost feels like a nod to Kendrick Lamar, where he's talking about what makes up his DNA and whatnot. Overall, good song so far. I really appreciate it. It's like a lot of like knowledge. It feels almost like conscious rap kind of, but still singing in that YouTube realm. So we're gonna dive back real quick.
I can't be replicated, duplicated, imitated, fabricated, eliminated. No, I can't be replicated. System designed me to be a slave. I'm the bitch in the matrix, they can't escape. I can't be replicated.
All right. All in all, I think it's a good song. I think he spits a lot of things, and like that's something that we, as like another like upcoming generation, like really need to like be focused upon, right, is like who's like really like a plant or like a clone that is going to try and like persuade a message that is against like the status quo or anything, or trying to keep people in line. Yeah, it's really weird to be like in these like generations where a lot of like the power, like the voting power, especially from like last election, was between the ages of like not a lot of like millennial rappers actually came out, and like a lot of like the younger generation, right, they were too young to vote. And let's see, I turned 18 right before the election, so I was able to vote, but like a lot of people, especially like the rest of my class and everything, were not able to vote because of how much like the age disparity was there. Revolution won't be televised. It won't. It'll be most likely live streamed, put into a YouTube video somewhere along. It might be even covered in a Shane Dawson video at this point. But yeah, it's like important to keep your third eye open. I don't have anything like really funny. I think it's a dope song. I don't know if it'll make the playlist, but it's a good song. I'm definitely open to reacting to more to Tom Macdonald, but all in all, nice work. He knows his stuff, and I'm really appreciative of him paying homage to like old hip hop and old poets and stuff like that. It's real dope. Alright guys, this concludes today's video. Appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We're up to 12 subscribers right now, so like we are killing the game, right? We just making our strides. Got my first couple comments. I'm real excited about that. That's been real fun reading. Drop a like if you liked it. Drop a dislike if you hated it. Share with your friends or family or guinea pigs. Just leave this on in the background. Let me generate more views so I look more important than what I actually am. All right, that's going to end it for today. Appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next one. Be safe.